Yep.
All right.
Pedals travel. Put the friction back on quite enough.
All right. Rotor brake off.
Rotor brake is off. The circuit breakers are good. The throttle works.
There we go.
We're all in. Mixture.
Fuel shut-off valve behind me. That in.
Fuel shut-off valve is good.
All right. Mixture's all the way in.
Mixture all the way in. Throttle's into the stop.
All right. Go and grab your cyclic. And let's go ahead and flip on the master. We're all the way in the detent there. All right, so I'm gonna have you stay light on the throttle, and I'm gonna have you start it today. So I might crack the throttle a little bit, so just be real light on it. Don't fight me or anything on the throttle.
Okay. So then.
So you wanna hang that? Make it easier for you.
Yeah. There we go.
All right. So you're gonna very slowly and deliberately come across 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And then from there is when you're gonna start it. If I'll do something like that if I want you to cut it off, but we should be good. So come 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Flip.
And
All right. Oh,
you said no more than like
try that
4.
real quick. Hold on.
1, 2, 3.
Right.
So no more than 4 cranks usually.
Yeah, we'll do a little bit more.
1, 2.
I'll tell you to cut it.
This one I have to wait for it to do.
Garmin 400 on this one.
Yeah, and this we're going to be on altitude.
Correct.
Otherwise, they'll ding us for that.
Yep, exactly. So once that starts saying okay, then hit enter.
Enter, and we'll be on.
Yep.
Okay, what about this?
So enter. All right, that's good firing satellites. Your clutch light went out, so go and throttle up to 70.
Okay. So we've got some ATIS going here.
Let's go and take a listen. You hear anything? Oh.
Oh, I can hear you.
Yeah.
I don't hear,
They must be in between right now. They're probably should come on here in a minute.
oh, there goes the biplane.
Yeah.
Maiden Bower Bay there, 1900.
There we go. All right. The radios are working.
So even though it says winds are calm, we're north flow, probably because that's what SeaTac is.
Yep. So the radio's definitely working. I mean, I'm hearing people on 118.3, but ATIS is just not going right now. So it may be down, or maybe just be in between. What we'll do if it doesn't come on at all, basically when we call tower, we'll do our normal call, except instead of saying, with X-ray or whatever, we'll say ATIS was out, or without ATIS.
Yeah, okay. All right, so we're up in the green.
All right, so go ahead and, left hand on the throttle. Hold it where it is. Go do your delivery up, right hand. So usually what I'll do, I mean, the frictions work pretty good, but if you need to, you can kind of pinch that between your legs.
Yeah, so
12,
1002.
1002.
Throttle back up to 70. There you go. Check the next one.
1001, 1002.
There we go. All right, roll it up to 80. Let it settle for a second. Then roll the throttle back. All right. You don't need quite that much roll off.
Yeah, I was trying not to chop it.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, I mean it's not horrible. It's just this as long as we don't. So keep an eye on it there before we let it get up to 80. Now we got the governor off, so we can leave it right at 75 right there. So now go ahead and come up into flight position. Take the governor, turn the governor on.
Turn the frictions off.
Yep.
All right. There we go. Forward is off.
Yeah, forward is off, exactly. And that's all the way off. All right, so go ahead and
turn the governor.
Yep, turn the governor on. There we go. Throttle up to 80. Hold it back a little bit once it gets there.
Once it goes.
Yeah, you don't have to stop it. Just kind of slow it down a little bit.
Yeah. Try to make sure it doesn't go past 104.
Yeah, just in case the governor goes out and it blows up out the top.
I still haven't heard any ATIS.
I haven't either. Oh, you got 127.77. That's right. That's why.
Oh.
127.75. There we go.
Sorry about that. 775 is wrong.
Going for information, Yankee 17530. Wind variable at 4.
Yankee.
Visibility 10. Sky clear. Temperature 21, 2.13. Altimeter 3016. ILS is in visual approach. Runway 31 left in use. Arriving and departing runways 31 left and runway 31 right. Notice wearman. Runway 31 left glide path unusable beyond 7 nautical miles. Aircraft landing
Alright,
takeoff.
we got Yankee.
So what I'm going to do here is...
That's exactly what you should do.
Factor now, it's Squawk VFR.
Squawk
VFR, what is local for Seattle Center?
Break 23, Squawk VFR, and when you get up past North Commercial, they're on 119.2 for flight following. Have a good day.
Alright, so we got Yankee. When you're clear, go ahead and make your call.
Follow Cessna on about a half mile final, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Boeing Tower Helicopter 41 Whiskey Bravo, H&W ramp, Rainier departure with Yankee.
Cessna 4 Sierra Romeo, runway 31 left, clear to land. Costa Lake Turbulence, Learjet, departing ahead.
That us?
No.
31 Sierra, follow Cessna on about a half mile final, number 2, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Following the Cessna, number 2, 31 Sierra, 31 right.
Whiskey Bravo, Boeing Tower, Roger, proceed out of the pad and hold.
Whiskey Bravo, proceed out the pad and hold. Alright, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Alright, stay on with me.
Charlie's also has got the traffic turning crossing.
Touchdown, Charlie, Roger, proceed. Traffic is switching off on the left, the Learjet, and Cessna for the short final for the short runway, touch and go.
I got the Learjet looking for the Cessna, and I got another one on the downwind as well. Some Charlie.
Whiskey Bravo, pad 6 cleared for takeoff. What was the direction?
Pad 6 clear for takeoff. We are Rainier departure.
Victor Sierra Lima, contact Seattle departure.
Sierra has a landing traffic inside.
3 on Sierra, Roger. Here, traffic's over the numbers.
Dispatch number. Very big.
3 on Sierra,
Still
Roger.
got some power in here.
Yeah, we're not going to overfly this fella.
Yep. Alright, give us some right. Get us turned all the way around and over the freeway.
You got it.
245 Boeing Tower, hold short. Actually, runway 31 left, Alpha 11, line up and wait.
We got some traffic there. Right in front of us.
1 Whiskey Bravo, traffic just turning final for the right, so Bonanza.
Whiskey Bravo's got traffic in sight.
3 on Sierra, traffic's ahead to your right over the freeway, southbound, low level, a copter.
Be lucky, 31 Sierra.
Alright.
Your Romeo, turn right at Alpha 4.
We're trying to stay over the bushes here a little bit more.
Okay, so...
Up turn side, no pattern.
It's 4 Sierra Romeo, turn right at Alpha 4, hold short of 31 right, remain at frequency.
Another one up there. We'll be out of his way. Alright, so bring us back down over the freeway. Keep us up about 70 knots here. And then remember, we want 500 feet at the wires.
Okay, I'll back us off it from 80 a little bit. That'll send us up.
There we go.
And to 3-1, yeah, turn right when able, then kind of ground.
Right when able. Contact ground 3-1, have a great day.
For Sierra, me across 3-1 right, then kind of ground point enter.
500 at the wires.
All right.
We want to go up.
Yep.
Gradually.
Walk us right down to MLK here, bring us up to 700.
645, runway 3 left, Alpha 11, clear for takeoff.
This one wants to go a little quicker.
Yeah, it's a Beta 2. Got some actual power to it. Kind of nice, huh?
Yes, indeed.
Not a pig.
It should make hovering. Piece of cake.
Yeah, we should be just fine on power as far as hovering goes.
Taking a row, uniform, you know, I'm going to turn a little bit right, maybe 20 degrees, so way to stay away from Trenton's there, center line. Turn it right, 684. 766, runway 31 right, cover the option.
31 right, cleared for the option, 766.
405, contact Seattle departure.
Alrighty, over the gravel pit.
Yep. Take us over to the train track.
Tower system 48804 is over Kent 1500 with Yankee and Mountain full stop.
Counteract by 10.
388 Alpha Road, Boeing Tech Crossway Turbines. Pino, Legacy departed ahead, same intersection. Wind calm, runway 31 left,
Brings us
Alpha
down to
11, clear for
6.
takeoff.
Man,
48804, Boeing Tech straight in, runway 31 right, ident.
fucking body farm is right.
Ident 48804. And Boeing Tower, Skyline 832 Mike Charlie's holding at Alpha 10 for runway 31 left, north departure, 2 Mike Charlie.
2 Mike Charlie, Boeing Tower, hold short of 31 left.
Roger, hold short of 31 left.
16 uniform, still need to turn about 30 degrees right. There's
Okay,
right on the edge of airspace, and traffic 11, about 1 o'clock and 3 miles straight into the fields of Cessna 1300.
Was that last call for 766?
Negative.
All right.
So,
You know what to do.
Long Acres traffic, helicopter 41 Whiskey Bravo, southbound I-5, 600 feet, Long Acres.
All right, so keep me at 70 knots. Climb me up to 800. Keep your power in mind. Make sure you don't go over your power. You got to milk it a little bit with the cyclic. That's okay. And don't blow past.
There's a definite lag spots on that vertical scale indicator.
They all have somewhat of a lag. So that shows vertical speed indicator shows you two things. You know what they are?
It shows me, well,
Shows you trend.
yeah, oh, right.
So trend-
Either descent or
Yeah.
climbing, and then rate of climb and descent.
Right. So trend up or down. An actual rate, it takes a good close to a minute or so of sticking at one climb or descent rate before it shows you an accurate rate.
Okay.
So there is absolutely a lag that's built in, not built into those, but that's just kind of how the thing works. Yeah, trend is what it shows you. Is that stuff's moving, it's giving you an estimate, and it's, you know, telling you, yeah, you're ascending or descending, but it's not giving you a rate until you've settled at that rate for about a minute or so.
Well, one of those, there's a hole, there's one side that's exposed to the atmosphere through a tiny little hole.
Right.
So that takes time to
equalize the pressure. Yeah, it's a static port. Yeah, exactly.
Long Acres traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Beta, Sawdust Files, Long Acres.
1 Whiskey Bravo.
Oh, 1 Whiskey Bravo. What did I say?
You said Beta.
Oh, Beta 2.
It is, yeah, exactly. All right, you can keep it at 80, that's fine. Keep it at 80 and bring me back down to 600.
All right.
There you go. Not bad. That was much better than the other one. So bearing that in mind, that it's showing you trend, sometimes you, or not sometimes, most of the time, especially if you need to make a big altitude change, you don't want to just yank in a bunch of power or just drop a bunch of power. You want to pull some in.
Do it gradually.
And you want to pull some in, and you want to wait a little bit and see what that gets you, because it's going to change. If you pull a bunch of power in real quick and look right now, it's going to be different than it is in 3 seconds, 10 seconds. So you want to pull gradually and kind of let that thing gradually start to move and see what you get out of it. Now, granted, if there's an emergency or some reason that you have to do something quicker, that's different. But
a bird coming straight for the windscreen.
Yeah.
Drop collective. Okay, so we want to go to 122.8.
Yep. So actually, I'm going to have you do that. So keep your right hand on the cyclic, left hand. Yep. Come up, get us to 122.8, and still keep flying while you're doing it. Still make sure to maintain your numbers. Don't let us get below 500. Don't really want to be right over the top of the wires either.
Yeah, okay.
Get us off to the right here. So an instrument, this is real big too, because you got to set a lot of things down there in the GPS and stuff while you're all still flying and everything's under the hood. So if you have to, get your hand down there, turn one number, come back up, or turn one, get one digit set. All right, I got 1, 2, come back up and look, scan, come back down. All right, I got 1, 2, 2. All right, come back up, look, scan. It's very, very easy to get everything all out of whack while you're reaching down there and staring at it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
This is like multitasking hell here.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly what it is.
Okay, I'm awfully close here. 1228. And get myself straightened out.
Yep. Still some trim. I would call it 3 to the north at this point.
Okay. Auburn traffic, helicopter 41 Whiskey Bravo, 3 to the north, inbound for landing. Auburn. Okay, get back on my leg.
There you go, get us a little right pedal for some trim there.
Okay, so winds are calm, so unless we see otherwise, we're going to be 3-4.
I saw a couple flags coming, looking like it was coming due or right out of the west. But I mean, it's always different when you get down to Auburn. It can be different than it is right there. So
and we haven't heard anybody.
Haven't heard anybody. Haven't seen anybody. And choosing 3-4 is smart because that's what we were doing up there. And because we can fly down and we can see the windsock. And if we have to, we can switch around and come back to the other side.
Yeah.
Whereas if we just bomb right into 1-6 and we're wrong, well, okay, now it's kind of, we can still do a go around.
So while I was sitting and flying the chair,
Auburn traffic, Cessna 78 Mike is about 3 miles southeast of the field over Highway 18, westbound, heading to Dash Point. Auburn traffic.
Okay, so he's transitioning.
So make your entering the downwind call.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Beta, entering left downwind, 3-4, Auburn.
Said Beta again.
I got Beta 2 on my mind.
All right, get your numbers here. Get us to 670. Now we got the flags right there at the racetrack showing that it's out of the east.
Okay, so
Got the windsock, that one looks like it's kind of hanging a little bit out of the east. That one, like it's also hanging and not really showing much at all. So, okay, that one's showing a little bit out of the north now. But I think we're good. Flying in 3-4 sounds like the best option. All right, you got that guy up there.
Yep.
Should be no factor for us as long as he just continues on his westbound.
Okay, so get ourselves a descent.
What'd we forget on the way down?
Oh, lights out. 104, 3 green. RP up,
There we go.
and we're good.
All right, you're clear left.
Extended a little bit far.
Clear right, center, and left when you're ready to turn.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, final 3-4, Auburn. Air.
There we go.
Okay, so don't go up or down any.
Yep. Oh, you know what? We talked about this last time. We're going to fly the Pappy. Do you see the Pappy over there?
I do.
See how 2 are red and 2 are white?
Yeah.
See how we're coming up now and now 4 are white? Bring it down a little bit.
Bring it down a little bit.
So let's slow down here. We're at 70 knots. So let's slow way down here. So it's going to be lower than we normally are. So it's going to look a little different. So if you're looking at the windsock, but we're going to fly that right in. All right. So right now that's where we're supposed to be. 2 red, 2 white. Keep that. If they all turn white, you got to descend. If they all turn red, you got to climb. Now they're all white. So bring it down a little bit. There we are. You're about to get all 4 red. Coming down a little quick. All right, so keep coming forward. Make sure not to focus too much on it. You still want to keep yourself lined up.
Yeah. Now we're on the cusp of, I can just.
Okay, yeah, get us some left pedal there. All right, let's roll this into a takeoff. Let's go do that again. We're going to extend our downwind a little bit longer, and we're going to fly that all the way in. Gotta stay up on those pedals.
Yeah.
Alright, you can go ahead and do some aft cyclic, get us climbing. Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo on the go, 3-4 left, close traffic, Auburn.
Here we get 300 by the wires.
Yep, and then as soon as we pass the wires, you can go and start your left turn. Watch power.
I'll milk the cyclic a little bit to get up there.
Yep. We had a lot of forward airspeed, and then you were just trying to yard in collective. You didn't really.
Yeah. All right.
What are we doing? Why are we climbing 1,000 feet a minute? Airspeed up to 60. Alright, remember to keep your eyes out, looking at trim the whole time. Use your peripherals to look around. You are clear right, center, and left. Hit your numbers all the way down on our downwind.
Got it.
Not too shabby there, not too shabby. Slow down a little bit, that'll bring us back up to 600.
Back up. Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, left downwind 34, Auburn.
Anything else we need to do?
Lights out, 104. 3 green. RP'd up.
Yep. Every single time that we are abeam our landing spot.
Yep.
So let's extend this downwind a little bit further. I'll tell you when to start your turn.
All right.
Blow back down to 70. All right, go ahead and start your turn right about here.
Okay.
So just make sure not to cross over this street. That's all hospital right there. We just don't want to overfly that, so just kind of veer over here a little bit.
Right.
And keep this coming around to final. You're clear right, center, and left. And we're going to fly that Pappy all the way in.
Okay. Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, left base to final 34, Auburn.
All right, so
60 and 500.
yep. So start getting us slowed down early because we're shooting to that spot right there instead of all the way to the windsock, right? All right. So what's it telling you right now?
It's both white, so we're too high.
Yep. And remember, this is going to be lower than we would normally do for a normal approach, but I want you to be able to see this.
Yeah.
So still too high, right?
Yep. And we're coming down and slowing down. Oh, we really do have to go. Oh, there we go. Now it's starting to get
Yeah.
pull in a little.
There we go. All right, bring this down from here. Keep the 2 red and 2 white all the way in. And also just make sure we're good on power. We're teetering right now on the edge of ETL, so that's good. Now's when you're going to start to need to bring some power in, right?
Yep.
That left pedal in there.
I can just milk it all the way down.
Yep. Because we're pulling that power in, you gotta stay up on those pedals. So there's gonna be some big torque changes there at the end, right?
Yeah. I didn't quite understand that last one. I thought I had it going real good, and all of a sudden,
That one actually did seem to be okay, and then there was kind of I don't know if you kind of pulled a little bit extra at the end or what, but let's see. I kind of want to do an abbreviated pattern. All right, stay on with me.
Okay.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, on the go 34 left coast traffic, Auburn.
A nice old tail dragger.
Oh yeah. All right.
Oh,
So, all right, we're gonna kind of cut from here. We're gonna cut right up and over. This is where if we're doing autos, we kind of come in this area.
yeah.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, close in, left downwind 34, Auburn. All right, so I don't want to get too much higher than this. I want to kind of keep it here. We're going to extend this down, and we're going to get ourselves a little bit longer of an approach to that Pappy.
Okay.
All right, everything looking good. Lights out, 104, 3 in the green. Get our carb
Shelter traffic, 2 minutes, Scott Evan, Litchfield 35 and below, use caution near shelter.
All right, so we're coming up on the hospital. We're going to do kind of a tight turn here as we get in. Give ourselves plenty of time to get in.
Alrighty.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, turning base to final 34, Auburn.
Okay, yeah, I can see red and white.
Yep. All right.
We're 400
All right, so you keep that all the way in. You got them?
I got him.
All right, take us all the way in. We're still high.
Too high.
You got plenty of speed right now, so you can descend if you need to.
There we go. Oh, that's too high.
Yep. We were kind of too high the whole time, and I know this is a little bit different than our normal approach. This is like it's like making a low approach, basically. All right, so start pulling in power now. But not enough to, yeah, we don't want to balloon up, we don't want to level out, but we want to get that to where we got 100, 200 foot a minute descent right now. Feel this, as we keep pulling up here, we shouldn't have any big power adjustment, and we shouldn't have any big yaw, right?
Right.
So there we got 100 foot a minute, and we can just kind of even continue to slow that down. Still gonna need, you know, a little bit of left pedal coming in there. And there we go. Nice, soft, easy descent right there. All right, we'll do some more of those in a minute. Let's go over here. Auburn traffic helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, clearly active, Auburn.
Auburn traffic, red interstate is departing 34, Auburn.
All right, how about just cyclic? Take us down the yellow line.
Just cyclic, okay?
Actually, let's slow us down even a little bit more. Let's get us kind of neutralized here. All right, from right here.
Gotta remember that I am hovering. I'm not
Yeah,
or, you know, forward flight.
exactly. Yeah, you got to position your hand accordingly. Get us out in the middle over there.
Middle of the blast pad?
Yep. All right, we're pretty much pointed into the wind right now, so get us stopped.
Alright, gotta get a... Okay, my eyes weren't out.
Yep, keep your eyes out. Stay relaxed, find that neutral position where your hands got to be on your leg.
I gotta get into that Zen zone.
Yep,
There we go.
There you
That's
go.
better.
that's looking good.
Auburn traffic, terminal 6 South Lima, 6 South Southwest, going to the blue tanks for 45 to 34, Auburn.
All right, so hold on, don't let go or anything. I'm gonna mess with you a little bit here. Fix that. Nice. Nice job.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna do that again. Fix that. Look at that, man. Well done.
Right.
All right, cyclic and collective.
I gotta remember the collective is just ever so, like, just put a little bit of pressure up or down.
Exactly. Try to keep us up about 3 feet. We're about a foot and a half right now.
Okay. I sometimes have trouble judging
Where that is?
where 3 feet is.
If you need to, just take a quick look at your skid. Like, just glance out and like, oh, okay. But also, like, after a while, you kind of just get an idea even from looking out in the front. Like, I can look out front and tell you we're about, well, now we're climbing to about 2.5 feet. Yeah, about 2.5, almost 3. We're about 3 now. Now we're back down to about 2 feet. You get an idea just from kind of, I mean, you can look out at the skid and kind of judge, and then, you know, look back and see what that sight picture looks like. Alright. Get that all neutralized.
Okay.
He's 4 miles to the north, 500 inbound for 34 hours.
Getting all tense here, so I have
Yeah. You just fixed that when I just fucked it all up, so I know you know how to do it, so just do it. Quit thinking. Fix it. All the way. There we go. Get us as still as you can get us.
Harbor traffic, Terminal 6 Alpha Lima is circling the blue water tank, centering on a 45, with traffic 34 Harbor. Helicopter 4 November, whiskey 2 mile north, straight into left downwind closing for 34 Harbor.
Alright, so stay on with me.
Okay.
We're gonna kind of set down real quick here.
So you're doing forward and left, just ever so slightly.
Just a little bit, right? Alright, so keep up on the controls. Alright, you got everything?
I think I do.
Actually, let's put this all the way down.
Harbor traffic, Terminal 6 Alpha Lima is now midfield, downwind 34 Harbor.
You weren't shitting me, were you?
Island traffic helicopter 4 November, whiskey left downwind for 34, and I got experimental insight, Island area traffic.
Alright. Let's do a nice pickup here together. I'm going to kind of be on a little bit, but I want you to do as much of it as possible. So go ahead and get everything settled, start pulling, get us light on the skids, neutralize all the movement.
Alright, we're getting light.
Island traffic helicopter 4 November, whiskey midfield, left downwind, turning base to final. Then you get the
As soon as you feel that, as soon as you start to feel like, oh, we're tilting that way, you gotta correct for that.
Yeah.
You gotta be quick on the pickup. Alright, so come over, actually, let me see if I can actually do this. So let me take the controls just for a second here.
You got the controls?
Island traffic helicopter 4 November, whiskey clear for the active harbor.
Nope.
How close are you?
About 5 inches.
Oh, not bad.
I was staring at the ground and just tried to stick it. Alright, so let's do this.
Traffic, Terminal 6 Alpha
Back up a little bit. Alright, there we go. Boom! Nailed it! Right the fuck on top of it. You see? It's gone. It's right underneath the skid. Alright, so I want you to do the same thing, but first, before you actually go for a set down, I just want you to hover maybe 1-2 feet in the air, and I want you to think about that corner. I don't want you to stare over here. I still want you to keep your eyes out.
So, you want to be pointing this way, or do you want to be turned around so that the corner...
Actually, yeah, we'll turn around. We'll turn around. The wind's not too big a deal, so yeah, we'll turn around. So I don't want you to look down and stare at the quarter. I just want you to think about it and think about where it is, and I want you to...
I'll glance down, get an idea where it is, and
Yes. Yeah, you can glance down, get an idea of where it is, and like I said, I don't even want you to set down at this point. I want you to hover and keep us above the ground with the idea that you're eventually going to set down on that quarter.
that quarter.
We're trying to give smaller dimension to your hovering.
Yeah,
So we're
right.
getting it
So
pretty decent now, but there's
tightening up the
Exactly.
circle.
exactly.
Okay,
All right, so feel with me.
coming up.
There we go. All right, make sure we're clear back here.
And so
All right, so
I got an idea of where
controls
the
are
quarter
yours.
is.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so get us kind of like right over it, and then, like I said, keep us about 2 feet off the ground, 1 to 2 feet even,
Yeah.
but hover us right in.
I went too far.
Okay.
Let's go around
Come right back.
and let me approach it from a little bit further back.
Sure. Still got it in sight?
Got it in sight.
All right, you got the controls.
I got the controls. Okay. All right. I know I got this.
Let's maybe start off with just what you were just doing, which is collective and cyclic. And I'll handle the pedals. Let's do that for now.
All right. Get us back around.
All right, so I got the pedals. You got
pedals.
collective and
I got
cyclic.
collective and cyclic.
All right, all you. So slow us down. Yeah, there you go. That's fast. We're gonna bubble over it. All right, now bring us down to a foot. Bring us down to a foot and hold us there, right over that quarter. Keep your eyes out.
Eyes out. Up, drifted too far forward.
Okay, just inch it back. Yeah, that just like that. That's perfect. Nice and smooth. Not too quick. All right, bring it in nice and tight, nice and small. Get us settled here for a second. There you go. Bring us down to about a foot. Yeah, right there. That's what we're looking to do. And just keep it perfectly still. So if you can really get those movements smaller and sooner, not necessarily quicker, just sooner, then we'll get that much more stable.
Yeah. So my worst tendency is drifting forward.
Okay. So
That's,
it may be placement of the cyclic.
yeah.
Go back over there. So stay on with me.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. All right, so this is what we're looking for. All right, should be just about right under the skid right now, right?
Yep.
All right, do you feel how little these movements are? There's almost nothing happening. Almost.
Yeah, very tiny.
We should even be able to, we're a little to the right of it right now, I can tell. Right about there, to be able to set down and be just about on top of it. I'm to the right of it, huh?
About. I don't even see it now.
Might be on, behind us a little bit, or is it? Is any part of the skid touching the line?
It's right there. Right there.
Okay, so how far away from the skid?
8 inches.
All right. That's doing it on the other side, so it's a little hard. But the idea is that you want to just real small movements right over the top of it.
Yeah.
I don't want you to over focus on it, but I want you to focus on, like, that's our spot. We're trying to nail that spot, so we've got to get perfectly still before we can set down on top of it. Right, get us light, and then from the point where we get light, make it real slow, but as soon as you start to feel part of the helicopter pick up, if it's picking up uneven, one side first, which is
so we're tilted to the right a little bit.
Exactly, so it's probably going to pick up my side, so as soon as that picks up, you need some left cyclic to correct for it.
Or try to anticipate it a little bit.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of left.
Yeah, a little bit of right drift there, so correct for that. A little more left, a little more left, a little more. Oh, there you go. Now keep coming up. Get a little forward in there. So it wasn't a whole lot of left. We ended up getting a little bit of our nose actually ended up coming up a little bit.
Yeah. At the last second, I had like some back cyclic.
All right, where'd we go? All right, we're
there
right there.
It is.
All right. Get your eyes on it, and then get your eyes off of it and put them out front.
All right.
Keep your mind on where it is.
Eyes are out front.
Traffic there, 9516 tank. One of the tanks, 5 away. And requesting, we're getting a downwind for runway 344, stop off.
Yeah, don't go to set down yet. I just want you to hover over it.
Okay.
I want you to keep about a foot over it, and especially when we got backwards movement like that. No setting down like that. So get us to a 1 foot hover right over the. Try to put the front part of the skid right over that quarter.
Okay.
Any traffic in the pattern at Auburn? There, 16 Yankee, just turning base for runway 34, full stop Auburn.
All right.
My old nemesis.
Get
Okay,
us.
I really need to work on drifting forward. Or not drifting forward.
Right.
Auburn traffic, bear 16 Yankee is turning final for runway 34, full stop
Pretty good.
Auburn.
We're hovering at 21 inches.
Yeah. We got carb heat not full up. It's pretty low, but that's okay. That gives us a little extra power. And like I said, this thing has extra power, so we're good. It's nice. Catch that backwards.
It's different aiming for a spot rather than just trying to
It is.
do it at all.
All right. Get your Zen face on. Get your Zen everything. We'll relax everything. Let all the tension go. Keep your eyes out, and just slowly move us forward. Get us right over that quarter. I think what's happening is you're still thinking about the pedals a lot.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Your mind is going to the pedals, and then everything else gets out of whack because you're thinking about those.
If my mind,
Traffic, 16 Yankees, clear runway 34, Auburn.
If my mind goes anywhere, then everything is screwed up.
Right.
Okay.
So leave the mind out of it. You know what to do. The pedals are simple. If it's, you know, it's just left and right, right?
Yeah.
All right, we got a guy coming up behind us. So
Sit down.
here in a moment, not yet. All right, let's.
I can at least practice.
Yep. All right, so let's go ahead and do a nice set down from here. Not bad. Not bad.
Was that?
I didn't touch the collective.
35, taxiing to runway 34 from the center field hangars. Auburn.
All right, give us a nice pickup.
Auburn helicopter for the November Whiskey, the fuel pump taking off
Now,
to the south.
might need a little bit of right cycling.
Right water.
I don't know. Last time we picked up this direction was when the left really came up on us.
Okay.
So we'll see what we need.
A little bit of left.
Yep, get all that neutralized before we pick up. So stop all that moving. Get us right here. We're a little more than light on the skids right there. So lower. All right, right there. Neutralize all of that. All right. Now we can pick up from right there. So left, left, left. The same deal, we still kind of picked up to the left and drifted to the right a little bit, right? Left skid picked up and we drifted right. All right, let's give a little pedal turn, make sure we're good there. Okay, nobody else is coming. All right, you got our quarter?
At quarter.
All right.
Auburn area traffic. Pick up 285, taking runway 34 for departure, straight out, Auburn.
Still looking out, right?
Auburn traffic, Super Cub.
Still looking out.
285, departing runway 34, Auburn.
Get your skid over that yellow line. Stop that, get it. All right, let's do just collective and cyclic. I got the pedals.
Okay.
Get us stopped, get us back over there. Watch those taxi lights over there.
Okay.
Shelton area traffic 1 minute, sky over the field.
Just nice and settled. Keep your eyes on the distance. Find something to look at. One of the taxi lights or one of the signs out there, something. Just like we've been doing before, normal hovering.
Anderson area traffic, sky rest over the field, 13.5 below.
All right, let's get away from the sign and shit here.
Get back over the... Okay.
All right, let's go do a pattern. Let's give your brain a little break here.
Okay.
We've been frying you. All right, so we're gonna do a normal pattern to the windsock this time. Keep in mind what we were doing with the Pappy.
Pappies.
Yeah. Auburn traffic helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo taking the active 3-4 left close traffic, Auburn.
Auburn traffic, Super 285, 3 miles off the departure end at 3-4 departing area to the north, 1,500 Auburn.
Alright. Get us a nice steady hover.
Yep, and slight forward. Right click.
Yeah, little nudges forward.
A little high for.
Yeah, you kind of let it take you there.
Yeah.
You kind of wanted to go up and back, and you kind of let it.
I let. Did I let ETL balloon me up without pushing through it?
Yeah, so it was translational lift. It was not effective translational lift. It was the beginning part of it.
Okay.
It's transverse flow. It's where the air starts to go. It's going.
Instead of going straight down through the blades.
Get some airspeed and watch your power there. Instead of going straight over them, or straight down, you're starting to have air come over the forward portion of the disc and down through the aft portion of the disc.
Yeah. Ah, yes, that works quite nicely. Sliding my hand forward. Okay. Auburn traffic helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo turning left downwind 3-4 Auburn. Alright, lights out. 104. 3 green. Carb heat is up.
Looking good.
And slow down and stop descending a bit. And trim. Okay, I got all my numbers, I can just let go, right?
Only when you go to airplane school.
Yeah. Are there actually helicopters with autopilots where you could really do that?
Yeah, there actually are. They're the very expensive ones, but yeah, they do actually.
I bet they're the real expensive ones.
Yeah, I think you've got what's called a 3-axis autopilot and a 2-axis, a 3-axis, and a 4-axis autopilot.
Okay, I've already got a bit of a descent going here.
Yep, and we're already low anyways.
We're at 500 and back to 60.
We should probably be making some calls here too.
Auburn traffic helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, turning left base, 3-4 Auburn.
Sound like that was a question. Left base?
It was kind of. Okay, nobody out there.
Alright, clear right, center, and left.
Auburn traffic helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, turning final, 3-4 Auburn. So we're 60.
Traffic, orange strike, 5 miles to the east, planning on straight approach for 23 traffic.
Alright, so to the windsock this time. It's a normal approach.
Yeah, so let's see if what I practiced in the chair doing this is gonna...
Yep, so we're fast right now. We're doing 70 and we're at 400 feet, right? So don't climb. Don't allow us to climb, but slow us down to 50. We're still at 60. 60 and 300. We want to be at 50 at field boundary and then slowing down from there, right? Keep us right over the runway. Alright, we're about a normal approach angle here. Don't let us speed up. We're diving. You feel that? I'm half cyclic.
we're gonna. Okay. How about a go around?
Yeah.
Auburn Traffic Helicopter 1, Whiskey Bravo, going around.
All right, so we're diving at the ground at 60 knots there. That we don't want to do.
Yeah.
I know we've been focusing a lot on hovering, so maybe we just need to take some time and kind of just a little bit more repetition with the patterns.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You're 50 knots, pulling high power. You should be up at 60 as we're getting into this turn.
Yeah.
All right, you're clear right, center, left.
Auburn Traffic Helicopter 1, Whiskey Bravo, turning left downwind, 34, Auburn.
Show gunners traffic, orange stripe, 2 mile final.
Auburn Traffic, Cub 1 Delta Bravo is inbound for landing. I'm over the impact, common small. Planning left traffic 3-4, Auburn.
I'm not sure exactly where the Auburn Mall is in reference to here. I'm pretty sure it's still down that way, but I'm not actually.
So I don't.
Where's Highway 18 from here? Highway 18 actually north of us? No, it's not, because that's 167. So Highway 18's like
over there.
that.
Somewhere.
Actually might be a yeah. So
Oh, I don't see anybody.
I don't either.
Lights out, 104, 3 green, carve heat up.
Auburn Traffic Helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, turning left, base 34 Auburn.
Helicopter 1 November Whiskey, 2 mile north, southwest, and 800 feet inbound, 34 Auburn.
Alright, I don't see anybody down there. Alright, I'll focus on them. You just pay attention to your numbers. Making this a nice, smooth, really good approach right down to the windsock.
Got it.
Alright, you are clear right and center. Alright, there's somebody, so maybe. Yeah, because that's Kent right there, so the Auburn Supermall's further down.
Yeah.
Auburn Traffic Helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, final 3-4 Auburn. Alright, you got that bogey right in front of us.
Auburn Traffic, Cub 1 Delta Bravo at
Alright, we're good.
starting at 45, left traffic 3-4, Auburn.
Auburn Traffic Helicopter 1 November Whiskey, also the double water tank. I got cab in sight and landing at 3-4. Number 3, Auburn.
Alright, so don't let us settle. Stay nice and relaxed, bring us over to that windsock, but keep your eyes out front. Speed-wise, we're looking good right now. We're about 200 feet. This is looking good. Just walk this right down to that windsock. Keep your eyes out front while you're doing it. Look out at the hill in front of us, and just nice and slow, take us right down.
Auburn Traffic, Cub 1 Delta Bravo, turning a midfield left downwind, landing 3-4, Auburn.
Keep us moving forward just a little bit, not that, but not nearly that much. So we got a big power change there, right? We're settling a whole bunch. That one looked a lot better. So let's go do another one.
All right.
Auburn traffic helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo on the go, 3-4 left coast traffic, Auburn.
Little less tense that time.
Good.
So that's...
Auburn traffic helicopter 4 November Whiskey, left downwind close team for 3-4 Auburn.
Auburn traffic, Cub 1 with the Bravo, left base 3-4, Auburn.
Okay, got the wires good. That's always a battle you will never win.
What's that? Oh, the wires?
Wires.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the truth.
There's some pretty...
Auburn traffic, Cub 1 Delta Bravo, final 3-4, Auburn.
Yeah, they don't care, hun.
Auburn traffic helicopter 4 November Whiskey is base to final behind of Cub, and we're landing for taxiway 3-4 Auburn.
Hey, look at that, I got my numbers.
All right. Well, that's the downwind numbers.
Yeah,
We're on crosswind. Crosswind's supposed to be 60 knots and 300.
Gary, if you're there, it's late film, but...
All right, you are clear, right, center, and left. So keep those numbers as we go through this turn. Don't let them get away from you.
yeah, I know what happens. I always pull back when I turn, so... Get us back to 70, or yeah, back to 70. A little bit less collective. Auburn traffic helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, left downwind 3-4 Auburn. All right, lights out, 104. 3 green. Carb heat is up. Numbers on and eyes out. Okay, get a descent going. Auburn traffic helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, turning left base 3-4 Auburn. Auburn traffic helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, turning final 3-4 Auburn.
what happened there. That wasn't looking too horrible, and then you kind of pulled us to an OG hover and started letting our descent rate go up high.
Yeah.
Everything was looking good up to that point. Here, bring us. Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, clearly active, Auburn. Bring us down to the blast pad. Keep us moving forward. You can kind of take us all the way down to the end of it, even just down the taxiway. Give us a nice solid descent from here. Nice, slow, controlled descent.
That blast pad.
Wherever. Just start shooting your approach. Over the taxiway though, not the grass. Get us straightened out. That looked good. Where was that earlier?
It was in there somewhere. It's just got to make it come out.
Alright, so let's do another one. We're going to take off kind of right here. We're going to same thing. We're going to come into that one.
Alright.
Ooh, a little high on the power there. Alright, give us a nice descent down to that blast pad. Get us out to the middle.
And back to the other one?
Yep.
All right.
Alright, take us down to that blast pad. Keep us moving forward, keep us moving forward.
You know what I did? It did a really dumb ass thing. I got my right foot stuck under the little pedal thing. I was fighting myself.
Oh yeah, be careful with that.
I gotta keep just the tips of my feet
Yep.
on there.
Alright. Alright, take us down to that one. A little quick on the descent there. Take us down right to the middle. Alright, real quick. Come over here, I'm gonna grab my quarter. We're gonna do that again next time. We're gonna keep doing that. Not all of our hovering will be that, but
yeah.
I want to keep working on that.
I like that exercise. I really do.
All right, collective all the way down.
Collective all the way down.
All right, hold that cyclic
hands on
still.
the controls.
Auburn traffic, Beechcraft at 890 Mike, departing runway 34, Auburn.
Okay, so we got a guy doing his takeoff run. So are we headed back or what? How are we on time?
Yeah, fuel is what's
Oh yeah, okay, right. Fuel.
gonna limit it. We got a little less because of the tanks in this thing. So we're gonna do one more approach down to there.
Gotcha. All right.
All right, so get us a nice solid pickup.
Radio check.
Yeah, we got you loud and clear.
And there he goes. Okay, so gonna be getting light.
Left, left, left. As soon as you feel us tilting that way, you gotta correct for that. That was better. That was better. Get us up off the ground there. Alright, I'm gonna, hold on, get us a little running start here. Anybody off to our right?
Nope, we're clear right. These things are maneuverable when you want them to be, aren't
Oh
they?
yeah, oh for sure. Alright, take us down to that blast pad. Make it a good one.
All right.
Auburn traffic, beach gas at 890 Mike, on left downwind for 34, Auburn.
That rate's looking good. Just keep us slowly moving forward. A little bit more forward, a little bit. Just a little bit. There you go. There you go. Yep, little left pedal, left pedal, left pedal. There you go. That one looked good. Yeah, not bad. I think we're pissing this guy off over there. I'm happy about it. Fuck him.
Yeah, I always wanted to stop us in a hover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you mean like an OG hover? An out of ground effect hover?
No, just...
Oh, just in
Well,
general.
come down.
Auburn traffic, beach
Gotcha.
gas at 890 Mike,
Alright.
departing to the east on a downwind. Auburn.
Let's come back over here.
Auburn area traffic, Bonanza 911 November Kilo, taxiing from the north hangars to the fuel pumps, Auburn.
So we're gonna do a back
We're gonna do,
out of
yeah,
here.
yeah, it's exactly what we're gonna do. Giving us enough room here. So, all right, got the Bonanza. He's turning final. All right, so we're good. So we're gonna call taking off from the north end of the field. Auburn traffic, helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, taking off from the north end of the field, departure to the north, Auburn. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, from here, pull all the way up to max. Slow instead, not too slow. About that speed, right about there. All right.
Caution area show.
There we go. And we're clear of obstacle. Just nudge us forward. There we go. Keep us moving forward. All right, take us over the wires.
Okay, 300 feet.
Watch your power there. All right, take us on home.
Got it.
Ooh, watch power, watch power. Always got to keep an eye on that. It's not that like pulling up past 25 per second is going to blow us up or
It's not
anything,
gonna
but
blow the engine, but
going to
you're-
piss the engine off and it's going to heat it up.
Well, what'll happen is if you keep doing it, you'll get away with it, and then
Eventually something's going to break.
eventually somebody else will be flying it and it
Yeah,
breaks.
yeah, exactly.
You know, one thing I've learned about in my life as a electrical engineer, there's a lot of stuff you can get away with
Yep.
with components
For a time.
for a while, and then all of a sudden you start getting these like, what the hell just happened to this thing? It's not working anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, like you're wearing it down, and eventually it just gives.
Well, you're using it like close to its ratings or slightly above or something. And yeah, it keeps working. Works pretty good. Till it doesn't.
Till it doesn't, right? Exactly. Yeah, and that's definitely the same principle with this. Like, yeah, there's some things we can get away with, but it's putting its wear and tear on the engine or on the helicopter in general. And especially with that one, I mean, that's literally measuring pressure, so we know pressure and temperature are directly proportional. Pressure goes up, temperature goes up.
Well, that's manifold pressure, so that's when the manifold pressure goes up, that means there's less vacuum in the manifold, which means the throttle is wider open and it's sucking a lot more fuel in there, and of course that's going to get things hotter.
Right. So is it not actually measuring the actual pressure inside the manifold?
Yeah, if you think about like the carburetor, it's got the butterfly valve.
Right.
So it's the pressure after that. So if that valve is closed,
Right.
you drop the collective, the pressure goes way down. So you've almost got a vacuum in there.
Okay.
And so as you pull more power, the butterfly valve opens up and the pressure, so it can go up to atmospheric unless you've got a turbocharger.
Oh, okay. So normally it's less than atmospheric.
Yeah.
And the most it can go wide open is atmospheric. Makes sense because you got a wide open hole.
When you shut the engine down, that goes up to about 30.
Yeah, it goes way up.
Yeah. Long Acres Traffic Helicopter 41 Whiskey Bravo, northbound I-167, 700 feet, Long Acres.
All right. I can tell, I can feel the brain working. It's not beta. I want to say beta, but it's not. All right, let's get our ATIS.
Entry link 0-1 after the event concludes. Contact flight service for further details. Advise on initial contact you have Zulu.
Zulu.
Flight field information Zulu 1853 Zulu weather observation. Wind variable at 4, visibility 10, skies clear. Temperature 22, 2.13, altimeter 3016. ILS runway 31 left approach in use, landing and departing runway 31 left and 31 right. Aircraft landing runway 31 right, reminders glide path use. Notice airman runway 31 left glide path.
All right, we got Zulu.
Got Zulu. Long Acres Traffic Helicopter 1 Whiskey Bravo, Stardust Pilots northbound, Long Acres. Did you get that text I sent you about nautical miles?
Oh yeah, I meant to bring that up this morning. Yeah, that's great. So I was trying to figure out. So what is SI? Is that standard?
Standard International. That's basically the metric system.
Okay, gotcha.
And there's SI, which is kilograms, meters, and then there's another one which is like grams and centimeters.
Okay. So
yeah.
So 1 minute of latitude used to be equal to a nautical mile, and now it's only 2 meters.
No, it's 1,852 meters. And if you work that out for this latitude, right here, that's off by like 0.01%. So
what was the 2 meters part? Because at the end you said something was 2 meters. I wasn't sure which.
Oh, I was not sure.
All right, Pat, we'll look at it when we get back. Pad 15's clear. I'm going to switch this to Boeing.
Entering the bay, heading to left is the Skywagon, 1,400 feet over Pier 91.
Super Cup 285 in sight.
Skywagon 23, Kilo traffic has you in sight in the water, just to beam the spacing to 1,400 Yellow Cub. DC-6 Charlie Mike, ground point enter.
Boeing Tower Helicopter 41 Whiskey Bravo, Long Acres for H&W ramp, Rainier arrival with Zulu.
Longacres for H&W, say again.
41 Whiskey Bravo for H&W ramp, Rainier arrival with Zulu.
After 41 Whiskey Bravo, point there, approved to put Southwires.
What was that?
Report south wires, 1 Whiskey Bravo.
Oh, okay.
He said approved, report south wires. Alright, so take us up
Ground
over
121.9.
take us up over the hill. So then one minute of latitude is equivalent to 1 nautical mile then?
Here's 5800 Romeo Boeing Tower, traffic turning route base, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff. And what was the direction again?
Straight out departure, 5800 Romeo, clear for takeoff, 31 right.
You have
000 Romeo, straight out approved.
300.
Approved, thank you very much, 5800 Romeo.
You have 360.
3 Whiskey Foxtrot, Squawk 1200.
You have 360 degrees on the compass.
And more 1919
Each
traffic,
degree
you're
is
sending
divided
helicopter
into
maneuvering
60
interval 1 to the
minutes.
right.
Each minute is divided into 60 seconds.
I got him in sight.
So 1 minute
7 Juliet Tango, where you parking
or
at?
1/60th of a degree
7 Juliet
is a
Tango, right at 9
mile.
ground point 9 today.
And
Okay, yeah, so that makes sense.
it was standardized to the metric system.
Helicopter
And
1 Whiskey Bravo, traffic a helicopter 1.5 miles south, opposite direction.
1 Whiskey Bravo, looking for traffic.
Helicopter 4 Zulu, traffic just northwest of Longacres 1000, helicopter inbound.
So he's gonna be over that way, so let's go over this way.
285, Squawk 1200.
So
285, 1200.
we'll head for the
Delegate 23 Kilo, runway 3
Water towers.
left, third lane.
What's that?
Oh, I was to say, we head for our landmark there, the water tower.
Yeah, so we got Zulu coming at us over there. Oh, I got him.
Ah, company traffic.
Yep.
Bearing 711 Tango, Romeo Boeing Tower, make straight runway 31 left. You're following a Skywagon on the downwind, runway 31 left, third lane.
All right, keep control here.
Alright, 31 left, clear to land, we'll keep
You got him?
I got it. Get us back to 70 here.
Yeah.
We're ballooning way up.
That's a 3 Whiskey Foxtrot. There's a helicopter 1 mile ahead to your right inbound.
Negative contact, 3 Whiskey Fox.
So yeah, so it was standardized to the metric system and defined as 1,852 meters. And so if you actually
Got them.
Kenmore 1919, right at the end, grab 1 good day.
Over to ground point 9, Kenmore 1919, see you.
if you actually calculate that out, right here at this latitude, it's the defined nautical mile is off by 0.01% of an actual degree of latitude. So you can pretty much, I mean, when you're planning on the map, you could just say a nautical mile is
1 degree.
Helicopter 4 Zulu Zulu and Cessna 3 Whiskey Foxtrot. Traffic is at Barron over downtown Kent, 2,100 inbound.
All right, so this one, no Seattle or no Boeing,
Barron
no
1 Tango
helicopter.
Romeo. Traffic 3 south is a helicopter.
Tower, 1 Whiskey Bravo, south wires.
1,100 feet southbound.
Tower 1 Whiskey Bravo, south wires.
All right, let's start coming
Helicopter
down
1
here.
Whiskey Bravo, pad 5, cleared land. There is a Skywagon turning base for the long runway.
And I believe we got the Skywagon in sight and pad 5 clear to land. 1 Whiskey Bravo.
Skywagon 2
No, that's
there's
not
a
the
helicopter
Skywagon.
half mile south. They're landing on the east side of taxiway. They're landing on Alpha.
Yep, that's not them. All right, so we just got to be
Negative contact on the Barron, 3 Whiskey Fox.
clear
3 Whiskey
landing.
Foxtrot. Let's make it 1 o'clock at 1.5 miles, 2,100.
So I'll start slowing down.
Yeah, slowing down, coming down.
Baron 1 Tango Romeo, the Cessna has you in sight. 1 o'clock. It's just a little bit more than
Oh, there they are.
1,600 indicated.
All right, so I've got them over there.
Yeah, 1 Tango Romeo's got
And,
this, not the helicopter.
They're landing long runway, so we're not.
There's this
Helicopter's
guy,
down to 400 feet.
That's that.
there's this guy
Traffic in sight, 3
taxiing.
Whiskey Fox.
There's 3 Whiskey Foxtrot. Thank you. And
What do we do? We
about
don't
8
want to
miles
overfly
east,
him.
Hold on, hold on.
They're sitting on a 5,000 citation inbound. They'll be headed towards Lake Yellow.
Negative contact, 3 Whiskey Fox.
So we can overfly this one that doesn't have any engine.
Normally, I wouldn't overfly this. Normally, we try not to, but I'd rather overfly these than him. And I don't want to get closer to the runway because we've got that Baron coming in. So
Yeah, okay, gotcha. So today was a little bit of a complex coming home.
Yeah, we had a lot going on. Alright, so we're gonna park. Where's Zulu? Zulu, I know, is parking over there, but we're gonna go ahead.
23 kilo left to right, ground point on her.
We're gonna park there anyway.
We're gonna park next to Des here.
Yeah.
And airship calling taken. Air Sierra 32, negative, no restrictions at the PFR.
Alright, we caught it on the 11, get our frictions on.
Flagship 570 Boeing Terra, hold for the retrieval left traffic control final.
Frictions on.
Alright.
And wow.
Get our carb heat out.
Up a little bit higher on the head temps today. Still well in the green, but
Yeah. But yeah, a little warmer. A, it's a warmer day. B, we were doing some hovering and stuff, so.
and we've got a little bit of power here.
Yep.
So even though it has more power, well, it takes fuel to do that, so it's going to make more heat anyways.
Right.
Get rid of some of the results of leg day.
Yeah, I know, right? Gotta be a killer.
Flagship 570, runway retrieval left Alpha 11 lines for weight traffic on about an 8th mile final.
Alright, so there's a minute and a half, and we're definitely still real hot.
We're still right up there.
Alpha 9 and over to ground point 9.
So we'll hang out all the way until it gets to, basically just until it gets to the
Wait till
temperature
that
it needs.
needle gets, I always like to say, halfway between 200 and 500, that's 275.
Yeah,
And so that's below 300 and we're good.
yeah. Well, basically, right over the H is what we usually do.
Yeah.
When that needle's covering the H, that's right about 275.
Which is right about
Halfway,
when you're
like you said, yeah.
interpolate in the middle.
Yep.
So this one keeps running with the,
Yeah, it's just 308 is the only one that shuts off the clock once we pull the clutch.
just a little bit more. Okay, I think we got it.
All right, cool. So go ahead and roll it all the way down. All right, 30 seconds from the 1.
That'd be on the 7. So on the 6, we'll start pulling.
Yep.
Okay, so that latch really does work. I never tried that before.
Yeah. I'm sure if you really yank on it hard, it might not, but yeah, for normal purposes, yeah, it should be good. There we go.
Bags off. Alternator off.
And battery and strobe on until we're all done. So here, you can think of it this way. So we're about 47 degrees latitude here. And if you drive south, there's somewhere when you get into Oregon, there's a sign that says, that here's the 45th parallel. Okay. So that's 2 degrees. So that's going to be 60 nautical miles per degree. So you've just gone 120 nautical miles.
Okay. That makes sense. So now, is that just around our latitude? Does it
well, no, it should be anywhere. It's slightly, like there's a correction table for different latitudes, but they're all really close.
Okay.
So I think
ours is 0.1% off. It's
and so for plant, like if you're using the map, I think you can just assume that wherever you are.
Pretty much one.
Pretty much.
Okay,
yeah.
That makes sense.
I mean, if you're getting like, you know, super GPS enhanced accurate or something, you might start caring about that, but
right. And a kilometer is bigger than a mile.
No, it's smaller. Smaller. A kilometer, or there's 1.6 to the mile, approximately.
So, okay.
Because a meter is about 39 inches. So a meter is kind of like a yard, but a little bigger.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking with the speed limit, and I was thinking backwards. I remember doing like 60 miles an hour is like 100 kilometers an hour. So
yeah.
So I always wondered why they call it a click, like in military, because if you're looking at lat and long, I mean, they're using statute miles, not nautical. And watching these kilometers, a click is a kilometer.
I think, isn't a click, aren't they referring to a kilometer?
Yeah. So I don't know. That's even less than a statute mile, then it's definitely less than a nautical mile, so it's not one click on the map. So I don't know what it is then. I just call it a click because there's got to be some reason. All right, you can go ahead and shut off the master.
Oops. Yeah. And we always leave the strobe on.
Yep.